Welcome everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight to Kidder's Comedy Corner. Just turning everyone else's mics off. Guys, welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where three comedians and myself slap you in the face verbally with a knife full of comedy. My first guest is Dean McDermott. He's still trying to log in at the moment. He's a father of 6, even during these strange days of lockdown and Zoom meetings. He's an actor / comedian and desperate for grown-up interaction, and looks forward to singing The Wheels on the Bus for the guests tonight. My next guest is a mom, and in less than a year was featured on the Laugh Factory Instagram page, where her video garnished over 1 million views. She's the host of her very own talk show called The Late Night Mom Show, which can be seen on IGTV, YouTube, and podcasts on iTunes. Welcome, Lin Sun. Last but definitely not least, you've seen him singing and dunking on Comedy Central's Workaholics. He's auditioned for American Idol twice, and is currently, if the public writes him in as a dark horse, a contestant on NBC's The Voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Kellogg, a.k.a. TK Ukulele. And I'm your host, Chris Kidder, an anger management survivor / comedian. Please make sure you support the channel by subscribing, hitting the bell, and sharing our videos and live feeds. If you're a baller, prove it by donating to Venmo at Chris Kidder Comedy. Welcome everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Sweet. Great. So hopefully Dean will be getting here any moment, and we can keep going. How you guys doing tonight? What are you guys up to? What? You're, like, were you washing the car, or you just decided, you know what, I'm going to clean off the driveway? One second, I'm just trying to communicate with this fellow. That is. Where'd you get that? I saw you talking about it the other night on your show. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's on the edges, but have you tried hitting it with like a steamer? I wonder if a steamer, yeah. Oh. Bastards. Awesome. All right. Well, you know what? The show must go on, whether Dean gets on or not. Hopefully, he'll get on here soon. Guys, so tonight we're going to be doing some 90s trivia. And I picked this just because it seemed like we're all within the same age grouping. So I try to play around with the trivia and do different themes, and I just felt like, you know what, tonight's a 90s night, and we're going to go with it. So the point of the show, as anyone watching knows, is it's just humor. So we're going to get to know a little bit about you. I'm going to ask you some serious questions, but I'm not giving you a lot of time to talk. So you can be real with your answer. You can be stupid with your answer. I don't care. Crazier the better. But you will be limited. And then we will be going through trivia questions in between the serious and silly questions. And it's just to have a lot of fun. Enjoy the ride. No pressure on any of you guys. There's more pressure on me because I always have technical difficulties. And
life is technical.
We're just old.
All right. So.
Oh, he says, hey, most people are saying they can only hear you, Chris.
Yeah, see? What did I tell you? Technical difficulties. see, TK, Lin, this is where I have an issue. So I'm trying to listen to my guest, but then I also have to focus on a soundboard via OBS on my phone. Yeah, I got it now. You guys are turned up now.
Okay.
It's funny because literally like 5 seconds before you said that, TK, I turned it up. I looked down. I was like, son of a bitch. I'm talking about technical difficulties. and it's okay because we're just starting our show right now, so it's okay.
Okay.
Eventually, I'll have someone who can like run all that stuff, the technical stuff.
It's good, man. Everybody knows. Everybody's struggling right now.
Yeah.
No,
We just blame everything on the Rona.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
It's my Rona. Yeah. All right. So yeah, glad people are starting to jump on. Hopefully, Dean will get on. If not, we're gonna all hit him up on Instagram and call him out.
For reals.
But anyways, I'm gonna start. We're just gonna start with the very first question, and my first one's always just it's always a silly question. I am gonna be starting to produce my own comedy shows after the Rona's all over and whatnot. I actually had a show planned for the 28th, like a week ago, like just last week, and of course it got shit canned. But my plan is to hire people moving forward. Now I know like TK, we've talked, you've done stand up. I know you're doing more of your singing stuff right now, but this goes for you too, man, because I can bring you on the show and have you come and sing all your stuff. But this first question, why should I hire you to be in my first stand-up show? And you get 30 seconds. So we're going to start with you, Lynn.
Why should you hire me?
Yes.
Because I'm Asian. You need one of us in every show. Come on. I'm like Asian. That. I'm a single mom.
Diversity.
You need the minority. Check.
Yeah.
My wife's Asian. She would agree with you on that one.
That's cool.
That's funny. All right. So listen, we're doing basically round robin. So I do a question, we do a trivia question, and Dean's missing out on points.
Yes, he is.
Because he's not here. So
let's do it. Let's rack up the points. I want to lap this dude when he gets on.
All right. First
I'm
question.
I'm like the most competitive person.
We'll see. Well, you know what? I'm always watching like your basketball dunking and stuff. I could see that, bro. All right, first question. Remember, these are all 90s pop culture trivia. I think most of these are easy. Some of these might be really hard. But the very first question. Tommy, Chucky, and Angelica were the stars of this Nickelodeon cartoon.
Rats.
Wait. Are we supposed to just yell it out?
If you know it, yell it out.
Yes, yell it out, Lynn, but you have to let me finish the question.
Oh, really? Because I was going to say when you said Tommy. Actually, when you said Chucky,
I saw you waiting. You were like, and you waited till I finished. So, yeah.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of things where we say at the exact same time if we're waiting, because I know she knew it.
I need a poker face, and you'd be like, like I don't know it. Damn. Well, fine.
Make a noise that says like, okay, now it's time to answer.
A buzz.
Yeah, make that noise. I'm serious, because maybe he's like, you don't know where the period is.
And for you ASMR people out there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do a little beep at the end. How about that? That's a good recommendation, TK. I like that. Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Isn't that a show on NPR? Wait. Don't tell me. Dean is joining.
It is.
Dean.
Hey.
Dean.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Dean McDermott, folks.
He's there.
Hey.
Hi.
Looking like a Viking. Look great, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a little ponytail today.
Looks great.
I don't know if I did that. I swore I'd never be that guy, but I turned into that guy.
We're all that guy right now.
And it's nice to have the skipper with us here today. Has anybody mentioned that?
No, you're the first.
Dude.
The skipper, where's Gilligan?
I know. He's on the island, bro. I got off.
I'm a professor for picking.
That's a good call. You'd be a good professor.
All right, so just to catch you up, Dean. So I did all the introductions already. So we're doing a little bit of round robin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask. It might be a serious question or a silly question. I'm going to give you either 30 seconds or a minute to respond. Be silly, be serious. I don't care. It's all about entertainment and humor. And then it's going to be followed up with a trivia question. All right. So
I can't be too serious with a guy with 2 unicorns on his bed.
Good. That's the point. That is the point, man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know what you do with them.
You don't. My wife got me the big one. Yeah. Yeah, so at the end of the night, I'm gonna tally up the points, and whoever has the most points gets bragging rights. Tonight is 90s trivia, so enjoy the ride, man. And we already did our first question, literally right when you were signing in. And just so you know, and if anyone just logged in, that question was Tommy, Chucky, and Angelica were the stars of what Nickelodeon cartoon? TK came in with a big win on that one. That's Rugrats. And so I'm gonna be asking these questions, and TK had a recommendation. So my biggest thing is you have to let me finish a question. So
Okay.
With that being said, I'm going to give you a little doo-doo-doo at the end. So
Okay.
So we're going to see how this goes, because I've never done that. It was TK's recommendation. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But going back to why should I hire you to be in my first comedy show, we're going to go with TK. You got 30 seconds, buddy.
I don't know. I'm personable. I'll stay after and hang out with people, and like shake their hands. I mean, I'll do whatever it takes to make people like me.
Would you do comedy on your ukulele?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing funny about this. I got 4 chords, and I'm not afraid to use them. You know, like, I can pretty much play any.
Don't
song.
threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, as long as it's not this one, because this one's hard to get to. I could play that.
You good?
I can play anything.
Awesome. All right, going into our second trivia question.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
This feature came to portable CD players in the 90s and made it possible for you to enjoy your music without missing a beat. Doo-doo-doo.
Headphones. I'm silent. You should mute me. You should mute me.
Did you repeat the question?
This feature came to portable CD players in the 90s and made it possible for you to enjoy your music without missing a beat.
Oh,
Holy shit.
This is a
Portable
tough one. I
CD
actually did not know the
player?
answer to this one.
this feature came to portable CD players, so you
Yeah.
can enjoy
without missing.
Without
a beat.
missing a beat.
without missing a beat. A drum machine?
Oh, is it the where you can like put it on a repeat, the song?
No, the answer we're looking for,
Shuffle?
skip protection.
Oh.
Oh! Without missing a beat.
Okay.
If you remember, before they had that, they would if you jarred it just a little bit, it'd start skipping all over the place. Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I
That
do
was a
remember
tough
that.
question. I actually did not
That
know
was
the answer to
super
that
tough. That's like the end of the night question, bro. That's like
That's like a
Lightning round.
tiebreaker question.
Now, I have a question. I'm not wearing headphones. Should I be?
one. Right now, you sound fine. I know
Okay.
sometimes it depends on your device. Like sometimes there is echo. If we all get a bunch of echo and you're not, then it is
'Cause
you.
I can run and get them. They're right there.
No,
you
you're
got
fine.
you got the soundproof stuff behind you. I think that's helping you.
Yeah, you sound good.
I have a little booth here. I have a little sound booth at the new house here. It's really cool.
Show us. Show
I'll
us.
show you around. Yeah, I got like,
Ooh.
and it goes out into like
wow,
the music
that's nice.
room.
Oh.
Oh my
I
gosh,
just-
let's jam. Let's
I
jam,
just step
bro.
up here. Did you see my video I posted yesterday?
No.
I did my Bush impersonation, and I did a song called Quarantine
Nice.
to
dude.
Glycerine. Yeah, check it
That's
out.
That's
great.
such a good song, dude.
I'm Dean McDermott. It's such a great song.
That was
And I'm-
that was one of my football songs in high school. I listened to that song, and I listened to oh god, what's his name? The dude with he had the long braids, hip hop artist. Anyways, but Bush, like that was one of my favorite.
They're the
bands
best.
To listen to.
Remember Woodstock when he did it in the rain? When he played
Yep.
that song in the rain? That's like top concert moment of all time.
You think they'll
Yeah,
ever do
guys
Woodstock again?
wanted to be him, and girls wanted to do him. Like
Yeah.
he's Gavin Rossdale. Like he's just such a dude.
He's the best.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani, she messed up there.
He totally messed up.
Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe in the looks department. But yeah, I get Blake Shelton all the time, so I shouldn't say that.
Isn't it Blake Shelton?
A lady stopped me in
Gwen
the
Stefano.
airport.
Yeah.
A lady in the airport, she stopped me. And she's like, "Oh my God, I love you on that show where you turn around and you pick the music." And
You could bench press Blake Shelton, bro.
and I just said, "Yeah, no, it's fun." I'd let her think it was Blake Shelton.
Aw.
Good for you.
Because if I said Dean McDermott, she'd be like, "Who?"
Yeah.
So
Hey, real
I was
quick,
Blake Shelton for the day.
real quick, Lynn. I see
Yes.
that I have you on the Zoom twice. Do I need to switch it over to?
Yeah, switch it because the one where I'm asking you to join is my laptop.
This
All
is
right.
great. When people have two things, like it's like multi-camera. Like if you put them both on at the same time, it's pretty cool. Watch this. Oh wait, it's a picture of you. Watch this. Where's the other thing? Put the phone to your side. It's cool. We get profile and like straightforward. This is great.
What am I missing?
You got a
I
whole
changed.
studio.
Oh, you
there we
changed it to the
go.
Grid,
Go
yeah.
to gallery.
All
view.
right, we got twice the Lynn. I like it. Yeah.
That's
Look at my
great.
shirt.
No,
on.
I'm gonna
All
get
this
it.
you.
All right, I'm stopping one of them though. There you are.
There.
Just
There
so
we
you
go.
fill the screen correctly. All right. So that was it. Yeah, that was our second trivia question. Now we're gonna come back to you, Dean. Dean, why should I hire you to be in my stand-up comedy show? 30
You should
seconds.
hire me to be in your comedy show because one, you've seen me perform, and I went on before you, and when I came off, you're like, "Oh, dude, that was fucking awesome." So just based on that alone, you should hire me for your comedy show. But I'm
Just gave him,
funny.
like, a
I'm
verbal
personable.
blowjob after. Wow.
I'm funny. I'm personable. I'll shake babies and kiss hands after the show too.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah,
I'll
dude.
sign autographs, whatever it takes.
I love that answer. And yeah, dude, when I saw your show, I was like, it was so relatable to me because, I have kids and you got up there and talked a lot about your kids and it was hilarious, dude.
Thanks, buddy.
I love the material. So yeah, I
Thanks.
was hoping to get you on the show, man.
Thank you. Well, thanks for having me. And I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
Man.
those little bastards. I
Well,
try
we
to feed them.
Right before you got on, we were talking if you just totally ditched this, we were all going to go on your social media and just trash it.
Yeah.
And drag me. Yeah.
All right, going into trivia question number 3. Are you ready?
Oh boy. Ready as I'm ever going to be.
Often considered one of the greatest video games of its generation, GoldenEye 007 was released in '97 for this gaming system. Doo-doo-doo.
N64.
EA Sports? No.
It was
Or no,
Nintendo-
EA.
It was Nintendo 64. Yeah.
It wasn't his. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't a video guy. I wasn't a video game guy. No.
That's because you're tall and good looking, bro.
I was
had
into
to play video
chicks.
games,
I
bro.
was chicks.
You were with chicks, bro. Give
I
me a
was a
break.
chick, yeah.
Yeah, I was a jock. I played sports too much. My parents wouldn't let me have video games. That's probably why I love them so much now. Like I don't know if anyone's gone through that. Where like you didn't get them as a kid, so as an adult you kind of like go back.
Yeah, I'm
that's
a little
me.
like
Yeah, I was like that with drugs and alcohol. My parents wouldn't let me have it, so I was just like, "Oh, I gotta have this."
That's why I feel like you got to give your kids, little doses when they're like 17, 18. Do like the Europeans start giving. them
Not even my mom and dad sat me down at I think I was 10. My dad's an alcoholic. He was an alcoholic. He's passed, but they sat me down at 10, and I had one of my dad's. This was in Canada, in Toronto. So I had one of his Molson exports and one of my mom's menthol cameo cigarettes. And they were like, we'd rather you do it in front of us than behind our back. So at 10, there I am, I'm having a mug of beer and a smoke. And it was disgusting.
Whoa.
The beer was good. The smoke
Not
Yeah.
so
smoke
much.
was nasty. I later moved on to regular cigarettes. Menthol wasn't my jam. Oh, Lynn, you have headphones now. I feel left out.
Get headphones, bro.
No,
Go get
Thomas
headphones.
doesn't. TK doesn't have headphones.
Yeah, he does. He's got the little ones. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a little
Because he
small
doesn't
one.
want to take away from all that,
I don't. I'm hiding this.
Don't worry, so am I, buddy. That's
Yeah.
what kids will. That's what kids will do to you.
I tried growing it out, and it was like the grossest thing in the world. This is so bad.
It's probably real thin, right? That's how mine is.
It's like
real
so thin. I was like, oh, why haven't I grown my hair out in a while? And then I realized why.
Is
Now
it gray at all, or is it just black and thin?
It's black and just super thin. It's like around here it's gray, but up here it's like Oh, it's so gross. I'm very embarrassed. That's why I wear this hat.
This is all gray. If I didn't
It
color
looks
this,
great, bro.
it's all gray. It's all gray, man. Now I look like one of the villains from a Superman movie.
Yeah, or Raiden. You could be Raiden
good.
if they do Mortal Kombat again.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the
That'd be
way,
awesome.
one of the
I gotta
audience
start working
members, Dan Green, is out there saying 9 Inch Nails smoked Bush at Woodstock.
Ew.
Mm,
I'm talking about the specific thing when it started raining and they told everybody to get off stage, and Gavin stayed on stage with the threat of getting electrocuted and just played by himself. Like his whole band went off.
Dude, it was sexy, right? I mean,
Epic.
but played Glycerine.
Played that song.
Right, like that song is, it's haunting, it's dark. Do you know what it's about, right?
No, what's it about?
It's about one of his girlfriends who, they were like fire and water. They were like nitroglycerin.
I love it.
It would be amazing, and then it would be explosive and crazy. So to stand out in the rain and sing that, like just a lone guy.
I'm gonna watch that after this. I'm
totally gonna do that.
Good.
Nude.
I'll be butt naked next to you in spirit.
Completely nude.
I'll be butt naked next to you in spirit. Just show up at his house and show up butt naked. Dude.
Coronavirus, bro.
No, we'll do it on Zoom, man.
Yeah.
We'll Zoom nude.
We'll touch tips on Zoom.
You just see us all topless. And you're like, no, we are nude.
I just thought of a great idea. We should start a naked Zoom and call it Zood.
Zood.
Let's do a Zood.
Copyright that real quick, bro.
Dude, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Well, you heard it here. I came up with the idea of naked Zoom called Zood. Dean McDermott, May 14th, 2020.
All right, our next question. Silly question, whatever you want to call it. One new skill you acquired during lockdown. We're starting with you, Dean. You got 1 minute.
Oh, one new skill. Beating my children without my wife knowing.
That's a legit skill.
Elaborate, please.
Yeah, like I'll herd one. I'll break one off from the pack, right? And I'll just herd them in the other room, and then I'll just give them.
Are you saying herd or hurt them?
Herd. I'll pick one out. I'll pick one out of the pack.
You'll hurt them.
I'll pick one out of the pack, and I'll chase him over to one part of the house, and then I'll give him a what's for. And then I'll find another one, and I'll pick him out of the herd, and I'll go and I'll give him a what's for. And she has no idea this is happening. She's like, "Oh my God, the kids are so well behaved." It's like, I know. I know.
Are you like a good makeup artist too? You're like putting makeup on their black eyes and stuff?
I'm not bad.
That's cool.
Oh my God, my new. Yeah, I haven't had time for a new skill. Believe it or not, I have been busier in lockdown than in regular normal life, because at least the kids are off to school for like 5 or 6 hours. Now I'm with 5 kids 24/7.
Yep.
So you have no time at all to do anything. So I have required.
I believe all of us here are parents. I know you are, TK. Lynn, you are too. Yeah, mom. Yeah.
I'm a divorced parent though, so I got 50-50. So it's like when I don't have them, I'm straight. I got a new skill.
You got it. You.
This is my kid. I got custody of this when I don't have them.
I have been playing a lot of guitar lately, so maybe that's the newest skill. Yeah.
You amped it up.
All right, Here we go. We're going to trivia question number 4. Ready?
I gotta get one.
Timon and Pumbaa sang Hakuna Matata in this 1994 Disney movie classic.
Lion King.
Wow, dude.
I knew that answer. I knew that answer.
And I know you knew it too, and you're just too polite, Lynn. You're too polite.
I froze. I don't have that killer trivia instinct.
Bro, I got this in video games. I played football, but I was a short defensive back. And I was in choir and stuff too.
When you're put on the spot, it is a totally different game, right? So I don't know if you guys know, there's a show called 104.3 Maya Film in the morning, right? They do this whole game in the morning called Battle of the Sexes. And of course, you're sitting there. When you're sitting there listening to the radio, you always get the answers right. You're always beating the other person. You're like, so I've been on that show 3 times. I finally won it my last time. The first 2, I was like, I knew the answers, but you can't think of it on the spot. And then finally, the third game, I got it because all the questions were difficult. The woman and I failed at all of them. And the last ones are always a gimme because it's like you have to say your name as your buzzer. And I had been practicing, like, I don't care what the question is. Because it's always like, do you like Jell-O? It's a yes or no question, right? So all you got to do is just say your name real faster than the other person, and you can answer the question. It's easy, and you win. And that's how I won SpongeBob.
That's the key. That's the key is the buzzer. We did Celebrity Family Feud, and we got our asses kicked, but it's not that we didn't know the answers. It's we got beat to the buzzer every time. Yep. When I got my buzzer shot, I went to the throat. I got it, and I got the number one answer.
There we go. That's awesome.
Things that you bring home from the strip club. Boom! I was on that.
Condoms.
Glitter.
Glitter.
Yeah, number one answer.
I was gonna say that wasn't good for everybody that said glitter. That's really great.
Yeah.
So that's glitter would definitely be on the list, but I would say perfume is like that.
There was glitter, perfume, and one of them was like clothing.
Did people say STDs?
Articles of clothing. No, that would have been a good answer. I think somebody actually said that.
Somebody had to have said that's what the joke is set up for. That's what like people are waiting to say.
Yeah. I think one of our players said
good
an STD.
All right. So one new acquired skill, Lynn.
Oh my God. I learned how to finally edit my own videos on iMovie.
Nice. You're using iMovie?
Nice.
iMovie, which is really not editing.
That is
100% editing.
I can't do it.
I beg to differ, Lynn. Go on my YouTube and look at my videos. That's 90% iMovie. That is editing. Final Cut is the next step, though. You'll get there.
Final Cut?
Go straight to Premiere.
Or straight to, okay.
Go straight. Don't go to Final Cut.
If you want to be at T-Case level,
it's so hard.
Because Final Cut is just as hard as Premiere, but everybody uses Premiere, so go to Premiere.
Okay.
Editing is hard. It's hard.
I can't edit a bloody thing.
Yes, everybody can edit. Everybody can ride a bike. Everybody can edit.
I don't know how to ride a bike.
Damn, really? I feel bad.
How did we go from I don't know how to edit to I don't know how to ride a bike?
You wheel out because you're in a wheelchair, and I'm just like feel like the worst person.
I pan down this way.
Yeah.
No, I just never learned. Anyway, moving on.
Sorry.
TK, what are the strings? What are they tuned to on the uke?
They are turned. Whatever this app I have says it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what the tuning was.
It's something that could play "Jealous" by Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
I don't like the way he's looking at you. That's all you get right now.
That's all you get right now.
I still hate
It's like, you're too sexy, beautiful, and everybody wants a taste. That's why I
still get jealous. I sing I still hate Jell-O. I still hate Jell-O.
Are you the new Weird Al? Because you're doing this glycerine and I hate Jell-O.
I'm Canadian. I also wrote a song called COVID Time to Closing Time.
COVID time.
You don't have to go home because you're already there.
And you're putting it out?
Are you
going on your thing?
No, I haven't done that. I haven't recorded that one. And then I got one that I've recorded to Hey There, Delilah.
What is it?
Called Coronavirus, you're a nasty coronavirus, you fucked up New York City. You're a nasty little virus, and I think you're pretty shitty. Yes, I do.
Oh, that's
From
awesome.
moi et toi, I say fuck you.
Wow.
I say fuck you. A little French in there too, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever thought about doing like my Corona? Or,
it's already been done right out of the gate. Somebody did it. Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm looking for something more obscure. I might do some Sex Pistols stuff. I don't know.
That's great.
Nice,
Yeah.
dude. All right, you guys ready for trivia question number 5?
Yes.
This fictional female character is the star of the Tomb Raider video game series, which debuted in '96.
Lara Croft.
Lovecraft.
This one I think's Lynn on my side. It was
Good job,
barely.
Lynn.
Finally.
I know.
Lynn hits the board.
I was about to say Lara Flynn Boyle, and I was like, no, it's Lara Croft.
Looks like her.
Awesome. TK, you want to talk about your newly acquired skill?
It's this. I just talked about it. I just sang
Is that
about
really
it.
your newly acquired skill in lockdown, though? I
I've
figured
never-
that's something you've been doing for a while. No?
No. Well, once the coronavirus happened, I tried playing the guitar,
Right.
and like, so I got this app. I'm about to do like a fucking this musician thing,
Oh, I've seen
Oh, is
that.
it good? I see it all the time.
bro. I
Yeah?
mean, I before the thing, I've never ever been able to play any instrument ever. But
Wow.
musician like legitimately helped me out.
I see it all the time when I'm on YouTube. I always get the musician ad, but it's good, huh? I'm gonna check it out.
It is very good. I have my daughter do it sometimes, and like she's understanding. You know, it's just. I mean,
Is it just like guitar, ukulele, or is it any instrument? Can you do
It's
like
any
piano?
any instrument.
and then it just listens to it. It's kind of like Guitar Hero was, but it listens to how you're playing. And it says like, oh, you didn't do the F right. You didn't hit the F at the right time, or you didn't hit the C at the right. You know, you didn't hit those things at the
Wow.
right time.
I could do that for you.
You could do that.
DK,
for
that was wrong. That sucked.
What was
Played it
that?
wrong.
What was it though?
That was
I didn't
flat.
get a C. What was it?
I don't know.
It was a G.
I don't know. I wish I had that ear to pick up a note. I just know it in its configuration. I don't
Yeah,
I don't know it by ear.
All right, guys. Question number 6.
We should start a band, man.
We're gonna talk after this, and we're gonna let
Okay.
you do that.
Dean and the Ukes.
No, I'm not the youth. I'm not the Pips. You're not Gladys Knight, and I'm not the Pips. TK and the Dean. It's TK and the Dean, bro. It's not bad.
No, Dean's no alphabetical.
With TK and the McDermott.
I like TK and the man.
TK
Like
and the man.
Chico and the man, TK and the
TK and the
man.
Man. I will be in a band called TK and the Man with you.
All right, guys. Question number 6. This
All right, let's do
Friends character was well known for trying to pick up women by asking, "How you doing?" Do-do-do.
Joey
Matt
Tribbiani.
LeBlanc.
Ah, Joey. I heard you, buddy.
Who'd you say, Lynn?
It was
I
Dean.
said Matt LeBlanc.
Wow.
I said Joey
His real
Tribbiani.
name.
He
Yeah,
said
it was
they
you-
said
You
the-
want a real name?
He said
No,
the
you
whole
got it.
name.
I got it.
You got it,
Yes.
Dean. Joey.
Yes. Woo. I just wanted to get one right. I didn't want him to ask. They got nothing.
God, I hope it isn't like that bad in the future where someone like just doesn't get any questions right.
Are
I
we
feel
really
bad for
doing?
them.
We're really gonna wait till you're done with the question, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This
This is hard. This is hard to wait because we all knew it. We all knew it. Like when you said friends, how you? We all were gonna say it.
You gotta wait for the dramatic pause.
I know.
Yeah.
This makes for good zooming.
Yeah.
The
does.
drama.
It does.
All right, cool. So next question, we're gonna start with Lynn. Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Why? You got 30 seconds.
Sylvester Stallone, because when I was working at one of the restaurants, Arnold Schwarzenegger came in with his family, and his daughter is so fucking annoying. So Sylvester Stallone.
That's cool.
Plus Sylvester, he likes you to cradle the balls. Cradle
His
the
daughter
balls.
is so annoying, and she's not even the freaking. He was nice. He's nice. He's nice.
Did you hear have you heard the audio of Sylvester Stallone when he was doing a movie up in Canada?
No.
He had his mic pack on and he was getting a blowjob in his trailer. Yeah, that's why I said cradle the balls. So there was an audio recording going around. This is years ago. This is like I think this was in the 90s. Well, tell me you like it. Tell me, no, cradle the balls. Cradle the balls. Tell me you like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's another thing. So we gotta look up glycerine.
Glycerine and cradle the balls. Yeah.
Cradle the balls.
Which could be a new song.
Cradle the balls. You got to cradle
Cradle the balls. Cradle the balls.
Come on, Lynn, sing it. She's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Yeah. All right, next trivia question. What does AOL stand for? Doo-doo-doo.
America Online.
Boom.
How do these guys not know that?
I know this stuff that doesn't matter.
My wife still has an AOL account.
Dude, can you still do pick for pick on AOL?
P for P. Is it pick for pick?
Remember that? So
Yeah.
so like
this.
my first introduction to online porn was my buddy coming over to my house, jumping on my dad's computer where we had AOL. And he's like, "Check it out, man." He goes into a lesbian chat, and he goes, "Pick for pick." And these girls would start sending us photos, and they get mad, like, "Where's a picture of you?" And then he's like, "Here's what you do." And then he found like some obscure woman online, saved it to my dad's computer, and started sending it to these girls who were sending us. That was our introduction to online nudes.
Wow.
That was like circa 95.
What was your online? What was your AIM screen name? Do you remember your AIM screen name?
Shit, dude, I don't know.
I was not
have
into
no
that.
idea.
I wasn't there yet.
TK was playing video games.
TK, how old are you? I think you're younger than me a little bit.
I'm 36.
Yeah, you're 36. So I'm 41. Yeah, so it was like 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
I was
they
like,
don't know.
let's see, in like 95, I was 16. So yeah, I mean, I was just like playing with the computers and all that shit, dude.
95. What was I? 95.
You're probably 25. I'm guessing.
I'm 53.
95. Yeah, you might have
No,
been.
you
like
would have
22.
been. Yeah, you would have been in your mid.
25. Yeah.
Yeah, 25.
You didn't have time. You didn't have time for it. You were too busy.
20, yeah.
You were busy with real women.
You were busy. Yeah.
Yeah, 25. No, I was in deep.
They were downloading your stuff then, bro. That's what was going on.
Yeah.
25.
Wow.
25 was a good year. It was a good
No
year.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
25 was terrible for me, man. I did nothing. Man, like I had like anxiety and stuff when I was 25. I was like my 20s were the worst.
Uh-huh.
We don't have to talk about this on the podcast though.
Yeah, let's get a little more in depth.
How about you, TK? Arnold Schwarzenegger or Stallone?
I would go Stallone just as a artist. Like the dude wrote Rocky, the dude created the Expendables, the dude is the legitimate talent. Like not, and he's super interesting, and he's like a pretty good actor. Like his story is amazing. Schwarzenegger's story is amazing too. You watch Pumping Iron and you fall in love with him. I love that verbose, just larger than life. I'll make fun of the biggest guy in the room, that guy, because I'm bigger than him.
He was a beast.
He was when he was making fun of Lou Ferrigno, like it's like the funniest thing in the world. But Sylvester Stallone, brought himself from nothing.
Yeah.
Sold everything. He sold his dog and stuff to fucking, I think, live while Rocky was being made or something. I don't know. But he's inspirational to me.
Aw.
Yeah.
Just real quick, Lily out there saying "Cradle of Balls" in an Eddie Vedder voice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, cradle of balls in the edit. Oh, cradle them balls. Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh my god, dude. All right. Next trivia question. Ty Incorporated was responsible for these plush toys that took the world by storm in the 90s.
Beanie
Beanie
Babies.
Babies.
That's TK. That's all day TK.
Nah, it's all day
All
Dino.
day.
It's all day Dino.
That's all day. I don't
It
know
was
if I
a
got a
tie.
lag time.
I waited to hear bit of
It was
the
a
beat.
tie.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's too close. Maybe we'll have to fight it out
Let's rock
when
paper.
this
let's
is
do-
over.
All right,
Let's do
here.
rock paper scissors.
1, 2,
Ready?
3, shoot.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ready?
Okay,
Okay.
go.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Bro, you waited. Is there a lag
1,
time?
2, 3, shoot.
Wait, Lynn's not in it. Lynn, are you in it?
No, I'm in it too. Let's go. No,
All in it.
Wait, okay, ready?
Let's see.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
oh
Whatever.
snap.
You win.
All right.
That's
All right.
a good game.
Last one is for Dean, Stallone or Schwarzenegger, and why?
I think I'd have to go with Schwarzenegger because I'm a big guy. He's a big guy. And just to look over your shoulder and hear, "Oh my God, you have a tight ass. It feels good." I just want to hear that. I think
awesome.
that's just I don't know. It's just those dulcet tones of having Arnold Schwarzenegger tell you about your great ass.
I thought you were gonna
Oh,
say
wait,
because
is it
he was
who
our
we wanna
best
fuck?
governor.
No, what?
Is the question who we want to have sex with?
Yeah.
That's how I
No.
interpreted it.
Oh.
It's not. Oh,
Oh.
see, that's where mine goes.
No, it was just there was
as
It's
a
no
human
specific
being, as
my
an
answer to the
artist,
question.
as a comedian.
No,
Yeah,
my
there was
answer
no-
would have
there
been
was
Wesley
no-
Snipes if that's the case.
There was
Like,
no
No,
premise. There was
You know,
no
okay.
premise. It was your
There's no premise.
self-interpretation.
Whatever my interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And
should
you,
say.
you
I
went
should
sexually,
say.
and I like that.
I should say Stallone because I know his brother Frank. Frank's hilarious, but I went sexual with Arnold. How can you not?
Yeah.
The maid did.
How could you
Right?
not?
The maid
The
did.
maid did it.
Yeah.
How could you
He's
not?
got, he's got donkeys and stuff in his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of him? He has breakfast at the kitchen table with his donkeys. It's
Yeah,
adorable.
I've seen it,
I have
dude.
not
Yeah,
seen this.
Oh,
He's
Would
got
you like a
wild
little
animals.
lettuce? Here you go, donkey. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
funny thing.
He's
Oh
got
my
wild
God.
animals.
In the kitchen, a horse. It's so funny.
All right,
That's
next
amazing.
trivia question. This virtual pet simulation game is a small egg-shaped electronic device and allowed users to feed, play with, and clean up after their little friend. Do-do-do.
it's a
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Oh, Dean
That's
got
right.
that, man.
I was gonna say Namagotchi, but so glad I didn't say anything.
Wow.
I was floating around in Tamagotchi land until it hit Tamagotchi.
I remember people having them, and I thought it was the dumbest thing ever.
That was the
personally.
stupidest thing in the world. I mean,
It's one more thing
maybe
to
not
do.
as stupid as Pet Rocks, but
Yeah.
it was still pretty
I think
stupid.
Pet Rock's like a step higher.
Wouldn't that
They
be a
actually made
cry?
a comeback. My kids had the Tamagotchis for a bit, like
Really?
about 3 years ago. Yeah, they made a comeback.
Wow.
And I was like, clean up after the fucking dogs we have now. Never mind taking care of an electronic egg thing.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
learning scheduling and maintenance. It's like, dude, well, no, do it for real.
Yeah, you see that guinea pig huddled in the corner on top of a mass of its own shit? Just, please clean this. Can you take care of that?
Yeah, kids are the worst.
Yeah, they're awful. They're awful.
All right, next
Should've stopped
serious
it, too.
question. We're gonna start with you, TK. I know you. I'd like to know like why you started comedy.
Why did I start comedy? I mean, I was doing music and I was trying acting and stuff, but I was in Orange County, so it was hard to do acting and music in Orange County. But comedy, I was able to, like, there was a comedy scene in Orange County, so I started doing stand up and everything, and that's kind of why I kept with that, and that had the most traction, the stand up did
Can you
at the time.
tell me like was it you who told me you got a beer bottle thrown at you on stage?
I got a fucking full
Or
chair.
bar
thrown on
stool.
me.
Oh.
Bar stool.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, can you
You
tell
got
us
a
a
scar
joke?
from it?
Wow, dude.
Is it right there?
Is it like bad PTSD, or do you want to talk about it?
Oh no, I'll talk about it. Hold on, there's something on right now. Okay, I'm back.
Like MacGyver?
Yeah, I got
Is it Pornhub?
No, it was me singing a ukulele.
MacGyver.
It was me singing a ukulele cover. It's even more embarrassing.
On Pornhub? I gotta see that.
Oh, I honestly am gonna start a fans only page for my ukulele.
That's
So-
genius.
I mean, that's something I'm gonna do. Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
was doing stand up in Huntington Beach, and I just found out I was having another kid, so I was like had the weight of the world on my shoulders, like, and I went
How
there.
old were you too? Can I ask how old were you?
I
Because that's
was 30. I think I was
30. Okay.
No,
That's
no.
heavy.
I was like 29.
Oh
28,
shit.
29.
Okay, that's heavy. You're still in your 20s and your second kid?
Second kid.
That's heavy.
29 or something like that. And so I'm on stage, or I go to this place. They're not paying us. They're paying us with drink tickets. So I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't gonna pay me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I use all these drink tickets. And I get super wasted, and the whole time this guy's like heckling somebody. Like it's like this big, like fat dude, like big but big, you know, like kind of scary dude. And he's heckling everybody. I'm like, don't worry, I got this. Don't worry, I got this. Like, and everybody's coming down like feeling defeated. I get up there, I say one joke, and then I just look at the guy, And I don't say a joke after this. I just say "fuck you," and I do this exact face. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Please tell me the crowd must have laughed at that.
Crowd laughed the first time, and then they giggled a little bit the second time. Then the third time when I did it, no one was laughing. And this guy's like, "Shut the fuck up!" And he throws a glass at me, and I'm standing there. I'm like, "You're gonna throw a fucking glass at me? You know, you're gonna throw a fucking glass at me?" And he throws another thing at me, and I'm like, "Bitch, come on up here." And as he's coming up, he grabs a chair and he jams it in my forehead.
Oh shit!
Wow.
And I didn't know what was going on, so like I can't feel it because I'm like super drunk, and now I have a lot of adrenaline in me, and I start swinging, and I connect on him a couple times, and he falls backwards. His friends get up to like fight me after, and they look at me and they see the blood. They see my forehead is like wide open. And so they're like, okay, this guy's about to die. I don't want to have like my fingerprints on him. And they run away. I run after the guy, and like I'm picking up tables. I'm like, get over here, come here, motherfucker. And I see blood everywhere, and I think I've killed this guy. I thought like my punches made him bleed everywhere, but it's my own blood. The bartender says, get out. Everybody get out. And I'm like, oh man, I'm about to go to jail because I murdered this guy. And I run out. I run to this Del Taco, and finally when I'm at this Del Taco and I'm underneath like the neon lights, I could see how much blood I have on me, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I finally get to my forehead, and my finger goes in my head.
Oh.
And I call my friends, and I'm like, yo, man. It was my friend's first time doing stand-up, too. He was going to go up after me, but like I stopped the show. It's like, hey, can you come pick me up? I'm around the corner. He picks me up, and I'm like, can you just take me home? Like, I don't want my wife at the time to know what happened. And he's like, there's no way you're going to go home and she's not going to know. Because at that time I had 2 black eyes as well. So I had this and 2 black eyes.
Did you get any zippers?
I got like 7 stitches that night.
Wow. Wow.
I'll send you the pictures. I'll like, whatever,
Dude.
send.
That's
It's
crazy,
like
dude.
it's crazy because I was taking because I was like, this is kind of cool. I was still drunk, and so I was just like taking pictures of like the blood and everything. It was really cool.
Wow.
I mean, not cool. I mean, it would be terrible now if I did it, but at the time it was kind of like.
That's great. That's a great story.
Thanks, man.
All right. Ready for another question?
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
This Sesame Street star was tickled with laughter and became the must-have toy for Christmas '96. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh.
That was Dean, dude.
Because
got
he's
a
the
lag time.
loudest one.
I
We
got
all
a lag.
said it.
I got a lag on mine. My internet is right when you went dun dun dun. Right when you went dun dun dun, I said Elmo.
We're gonna have to watch this all back. We're gonna have to watch this all back.
You're gonna have to watch it all back, yeah, and then watch. What do you guys think? Audience, ask the audience members.
I'll try to answer quietly. I won't.
On my end, I heard Dean. Yeah, you got the nice mic, so ASMR answers only. Yeah.
Hell no. You need
No.
an apogee mic. There you go.
I know.
You would have gotten 3 more answers right if you had it.
I need to not have Spectrum. I need to go to Time Warner to win this thing. That's what we
I've
got.
got Spectrum.
There's a lag.
I got Spectrum too, but I paid for the premium speed.
Oh.
Pays for the good shit.
I paid for the good shit. Dean,
Yes.
why did you start comedy?
It's a really long story that I'll try and.
You got to squeeze it in 1 minute, buddy.
1 minute, okay. I got turned on to comedy when I was 9 years old by my dad. He brought home an 8-track tape with Gene Tracy, who was a filthy, dirty truck stop comedian. Look him up. So there I discovered, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Bob Newhart, and then Robin Williams. And I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. So long story short, came time, I turned 19, and it's like, I don't know my ass from my elbow. I don't have a point of view. I can't do stand-up. I don't know how to write a joke. So I became an actor. It was easier to play other people's stuff, right? Do other people's lines. So I just had this love and affinity for comedy, and I can continue it up until 52 to listen to comedy every day. Do you know Adam Hunter?
I don't know
Adam Hunter, he's a local comedian, and he does it Tuesday nights at the Dime. And we became friends through Russell Peters, mutual friend. And he said, I told him the story of how I always wanted to be a comedian, but didn't have the balls to do it. And he's like, well, you have a place anytime you want to go. I'm like, I'm too old. I'm 52, man. I can't do it. He's like, you're never too old. So he hounded me for 3 months to come and do Tuesday night. So I finally said, fine, I'll do 5 minutes. Fuck. So I wrote 5 minutes, and I've been doing it for a year, and just before lockdown, February. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's my story.
That's awesome.
And I love it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I wish I had done it earlier, but again, I didn't have a voice. I didn't have an opinion, a point of view. So
yeah, it's
52 years.
It's such a good way to express yourself, dude. And honestly, like, I've seen you, and then I've watched some of your podcast stuff. I think when you have a lot of stories to draw from, and you got a lot of material, kids give you a lot of material for sure. Yeah. That's where I've been drawing most of my material from. I mean, it's just, when you're ready, you're ready. And that's why I've had people be like, oh, aren't you too old to do comedy? I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'm not too old.
Right. Yeah.
If you asked me 20 years ago, I didn't have shit to talk about. I have a lot to talk about now. Yeah, dude. So that's awesome. And you did that answer really quick. You did it really. You're like, it's a long story.
Thank you. I talked really fast. Did I have time to spare?
No.
Damn it.
All right. Here's our next trivia question.
Okay.
Shows like Boys Meet World, or Boys.
I already know the answer.
Yeah, no, you don't. Shows like Boy Meets World and Full House were part of what ABC primetime lineup?
TGIF.
There you go.
I told you I was going to do this. Fuck, I'll play it on the... If there was
you play it on the ukulele.
TGIF.
There's no T and no I chord on the ukulele.
No. What's another show that was on TGIF?
It was Boy Meets World. It was
Seventh Heaven.
Full House.
Seventh Heaven.
No, that's on CW.
CW.
Full House. Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Was on it? Okay, Family Matters.
Friday, yeah.
Did you say Step by Step?
Step by Step. No, this one was Boy Meets World, but that came on later. That wasn't on the original. So TGI Friday, or TGIF, when that first came out, I think it was Full House, Step by Step, Family Matters, and I forget what the fourth one was.
This was on Friday nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out.
Yeah, you.
We get it.
I was out.
That's cool.
I was boning chicks, man.
Sorry, I don't know about Stephanie's problems. I was too busy banging a real Stephanie.
Sorry.
All right, Lynn, you got 1 minute. Why did you get in stand-up?
Oh, okay. So I always admired stand-up comedy, thought it was like the hardest job ever, but was too afraid to try it. Then I had a baby, and I was like, what can be harder than parenting? So I decided to try it, and now here I am. Took a class. Yeah, I took Pretty Funny Women. If anybody's watching, Pretty Funny Women's a great class if you're starting out. So I took a class, and that's where I am.
How long have you been doing it, Lynn?
Since November 2018. A little over a year.
Yeah, you're still new.
Oh, cool. It's cool. Newbie like me. Right on.
That's great.
I'm pretty new too. Yeah, that's awesome.
How long have you been doing it, Chris?
I did my first show last February.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
no
so
way. So TK is a veteran here.
I guess I'm the veteran.
Yeah, you are the veteran, brother.
Skipper's the vet.
Skipper's the vet. I haven't done stand up in a long time though, but so much.
How long?
Fuck. 3 years, 4 years.
Was it the bar stool that stopped you?
No, it was.
Okay.
I mean, it was kind of divorce that stopped me a little bit because I was like, had to be like super dad kind of. I had to like really dig into my kids. So it's like.
What? Any aspirations to get back into it?
There was always aspirations to perform, and it's just hard to find the time now. I mean, I know you guys are finding the time, but it's hard to go from having all the time in the world to do it, and then not having the time, then to jump back in. I don't know.
It's definitely a young single person's game because because shows don't start. The early shows start at 7. That's when I'm feeding the kids, and then to head out to the 8 and 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock shows, you're exhausted by the time you get to them, and to try and do that every night and do it for free, that's a grind.
Yeah, it is. It is a hard grind, and we all have kids, and that's the thing. It's like that. Like right now, it's difficult because I'm the one. My wife works at a hospital, so I'm at home working with the kids through the morning, and that's killing my day. That actually was all my writing time before this all happened. So like now I'm trying to, like, when my wife walks in the door, I'm like, all right, now I need to go work on my stuff, my videos, this show, whatever, and try to be creative. But yeah, I think it's definitely a challenge when you got a family.
It's definitely tough.
And some of these shows, like, they got mics at like 1 a.m. I'm like, I'm too old to go to a 1 a.m. show.
Yeah.
And and if you're new and you want some time, or you want to try and get into the Comedy Store, like you're getting 2-3 minutes at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And you're waiting in line, for what, 2-3 hours?
Oh yeah.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather do video stuff. I'd rather do this.
We should open an old person's comedy club.
It starts at like 8 a.m.
Show starts after drop off.
Yeah.
Two coffee minimum. Two coffee minimum.
That's great.
That's great.
Remember to tip your waiters or waitresses, their parents too.
Yeah.
And a shout out to Charles online. He said the 4th show is called Perfect Strangers.
Nice.
My man. That's what Balky.
Perfect Strangers. Oh, I like that show.
Yeah, that's a great show.
Yeah.
All right, next.
When I didn't have any action on a Friday night, I'd watch Perfect Strangers.
Bro, yeah, that's the one you take them to, because Balky was the best.
He was out using that as a pickup line. We're perfect strangers, baby.
Oh yeah.
Balky was panty remover. Yeah. Sorry, Lynn. I'm so being a guy.
All right. Next trivia question. Zach, Isaac, and Taylor made up this boy band that topped the charts in '97 with this hit song, Bop.
Hanson, all day. I knew it when you said Tyler, because when you said Zach, I thought it was gonna be Saved by the Bell.
That's what I thought. That's exactly. I went Saved by the Bell.
There was a Saved by the Bell question, but I omitted it because it was way too easy. Yeah.
What was it?
Oh, it was who or Zach? Like, what show was Zach and Kelly? What famous show was Zach and Kelly boyfriend and girlfriend on? And I was like, Saved by the Bell.
Who played Violet Bickerstaff? Who played Violet Bickerstaff?
Tori Spelling.
Boom. TK for the win.
Oh. TK is so proud.
Wait, so you just have like answers. Wait, so you just have, did you say Tori Spelling? So you just got a bunch of like random, or who did you say?
Tori Spelling.
So you just got a bunch of, so you just got a bunch of like trivia questions about your wife?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm saying, like,
no, she was Screech's girlfriend.
That's right.
Bro, I was home every Friday, every Saturday morning. Like, I was home, baby.
That's so funny. I gotta look that up. I used to love that show and watched it all the time. I don't remember. I just don't remember.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I wasn't into marijuana. Big tails, big glasses.
I wasn't into marijuana until I hit about 19 or 20, and then like my brain cells just got fried, and like anything pre-19, I just don't remember. Probably a lot of the football head-to-head contact too. Messed with
what position you play?
I was defensive end.
Yeah, me too. Great position.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
so much fun.
You know what's cool? Like, I think I was the last year before football became, like, really, really not football anymore.
Don't hit your head. Yeah.
Don't hit your head.
Right.
Right after me, I went back to coach, and we started doing that. You got to have heads up. You have to see what you hit, like heads up where you hit. Yeah. Whereas when I played, it was like spear them every time.
Oh, dude, I broke the quarterback's hands because I leaped in the air when he was a lefty, and he was about to pass, and I leaped up in the air and just dolphin, like head dived him right into his and just crushed his hand in between our helmets, dude.
And you got to
Wouldn't you get more injuries if your head's up? looking at what you hit?
Yeah, because your head's like this, but that's
Yeah.
the point. That's
No,
like
you're supposed to head up and like put it to the side. That they say, wrap up, head up to the side, and like that.
I think they want your head up so that you actually see what you're doing, and
Right.
because I mean, you know, if your head's like this, you're not going to hit as hard. Theoretically, you're going to pay attention to what you're doing. If your head's down, you don't give a shit. You're just a batting ram. So
Did you guys used
Right.
to get stickers on your helmet when you get bonsai hits, like super hits?
no, our school was cheap. They couldn't
Oh.
afford stickers.
We were Canadian. We wouldn't do that. No,
Uh,
we wouldn't do that. That's not nice, eh?
that's not nice.
Yeah, bro.
Not nice.
You're no longer on the band, bro.
Damn it.
All right. Next silly question. We're gonna start with Lynn. What is
Okay.
your funniest date moment? You got 1 minute.
Funniest date moment?
Yeah.
Okay, I went.
Yeah.
I was talking to this guy on OkCupid. Oh, sorry, my son. So I was talking to this guy on OkCupid, one of the many. We finally went on a date. I got all cute and red lipstick. Everything was cute going out. This guy showed up in cargo shorts. Cargo shorts.
Yo,
So I was like, and then I was like, what the fuck? So I said, okay, well, we're not going on this date. Thank you very much. And I just said, nice to meet you. I don't think this is going to work out. And I just went home.
good for you.
Did he have flip flops on too?
Flip flops,
Did he have flip flops? Yeah.
cargo shorts,
Cargo
V-neck.
shorts, flip flops,
I
man.
was like, what the fuck? I got all dressed up. Like, I thought we were going to dinner anyway. So then I just said, this is not going to work out. And I left.
I have a feeling Chris and I both were this guy, by the way. We're not. That's why we're not really saying anything. Dean's saying
You guys are
stuff, but
awfully
we're-
quiet.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? Okay, on top of the cargo shorts, to be fair, he started walking ahead of me. Like, he wasn't walking next to me or letting me go before him. He just started walking and
Ew.
left me trailing behind. So
That's
I was like,
gross.
no,
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's
yeah,
gross.
that's gross. Yeah. Good call.
that's all.
Good
That's it.
call.
Good for you.
Good.
Good call.
Good answer. You win. All right. All right. Next trivia question. 6 teams of 2 children competed in a series of physical and intellectual events for the chance to snag lost treasures while trying to avoid menacing guards. What's the name of the show?
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Wow,
Oh.
dude.
Never
You know what?
heard of it.
When I first
Have
saw
you
this
heard of it,
question,
Lynn?
I thought it was Double Dare, and I was like, wait, there was no
Me too.
guards.
Never heard of it.
Pink flamingos or whatever. The purple monkeys. Bro, I'm sorry, guys. It feels like the more I win, the more you guys realize how much I lost back in the day. You know?
Yeah. What night was it on? What night was it
I
on?
don't know. It was on the night where you had a threesome, probably.
That was Thursdays.
Oh,
Threesome
my God.
Thursdays.
Thursdays at 8 was a threesome for you. Tune in.
Oh, man.
Got another fellow comedian. His name's Dan. He's in the chat. He said, Canada doesn't care. Be rude. They love it. Just in comedy. Yeah.
Okay, I can be rude, believe me. But just back in the day when I played football, that was in 1983. We didn't do stickers for bonsai hits.
Dan's also an avid football person. I think he does some podcasts about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, we don't do stickers for bonsai hits, but we'll smash your fucking teeth in with our stick, eh? You fucker.
Eh?
We don't have time for
That-
for stickers.
I remember I
They
played
had
in
better
this.
strip clubs too.
I played in this celebrity hockey game, and this old ex-NHL. I'm like, buddy out here is taking it a little too serious. And we're like, yo, next time he has you, just look at him and go, the next time you do that, I'm going to smash all your fucking teeth in with my stick. And I said, but what if he keeps doing it? He said, you smash his fucking teeth in.
That's
He was
great.
dead serious.
I love it.
Yeah. He's an old enforcer for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Kurt Walker.
I love that stuff.
Kurt
I
Walker.
love
He was
ultra,
a beast.
ultra
Smashing
masculinity
fucking
stuff. I
teeth.
love.
Yeah.
Dean, what's
Love
your favorite? I'm sorry, not your favorite. What's your funniest date moment? Which could be your favorite?
Oh, it's happened on 2 different occasions, and it's when the date has gone well, and there's festivities going on, that I got a nosebleed all over the girl that I was with. Yeah, like like, where our heads are here, and I'm like, I feel all this wet, and I'm like, well, yeah, because that's all this sweat going on, and I get up on my hands, right, and I look her in the face, and boosh. Yeah, that happened.
Did either of them? Did they freak out?
No, they were totally cool with it. Wow. They were like, more. I hate my dad. More. No, they were totally cool with it. They were really concerned. Like they thought, maybe I was having an aneurysm or something. But no, they were totally cool with it.
That's
and
awesome.
And both times we continued after we cleaned up. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Awkward for a moment.
No, good for her to keep pushing on, and you too. That's like.
Yeah. Hey, and I thought, you know what? If it is an aneurysm, what a great way to go.
Yeah.
Right. If this is my time.
Yeah.
You turn an aneurysm into an analism.
Oh my God, you're bleeding. Just turn around. It's fine.
I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
Sorry, Lynn. Again, I have to apologize.
Lynn would make the joke. Lynn's making these jokes too. She's got her show. She just has her kid in the room. My kid's in the other room.
Is that why you're behaving, Lynn?
Yeah.
Is that why you're behaving?
Yeah, my son's still awake in the other room though, but he's awake.
I got Netflix on with my kids.
I'm sure you got worse than cargo shorts and flip flops. Yeah. We'll talk at another time.
Yeah.
All right, next trivia question. What was the name of the family butler in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Oh!
I'm so mad that I don't
How
know
do we not know this one?
The guy who passed away.
I knew this one.
It's not Alfred.
No.
No, it's funny. I thought Alfred was like, no, it wasn't Alfred.
It's
That's
not
Batman.
Alfred.
No.
What? How do we not know this one? Jeffrey.
There you go.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
G count? Because he called him G.
Yeah,
he called him G. Does G count? Because he did.
The answer you're looking for was Jeffrey. Sorry, Dean. Don't worry, you're still beating Lynn.
Called him G. Did he pass away, or am I thinking of another butler? The father on Fresh Prince passed away. Yeah.
That's sad. He was good.
He was great. Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil. All right.
No, I'm going to challenge that. I think G is an answer. Look, what do the judges say?
You're ahead of me anyway.
Judge.
I think you gave her the answer by saying G because she got maybe got pushed towards Jeffrey because you said G.
I did get pushed towards Jeffrey because he said.
I saw your lips saying Steve, Jeff.
Steve,
Jeff.
My 1 point's not going to hurt.
Yeah, she's not hurting you. All right. TK, what's your funniest date moment?
I mean, I've been thinking about this. I don't know. I mean, I went from like.
Was it the cargo shorts you wore?
No, I had cargo shorts and stuff. I wore basketball shoes, not sandals. I had basketball shoes, but I mean, I went from like being married to like being like a bouncer, and so that's not really dating. That's like just like, hey, let's go in the back, like let's go next to where the kegs are.
I was a bouncer.
Yeah,
it was a fun gig.
It's like the best gig. Like you like get to be a caveman, and then chicks dig you. It's like the coolest thing ever. I can't think of like a silly date moment. All my dates are like extremely serious.
A lot of museum dates and stuff.
Yeah, we're just like we're curating art and like like looking at stuff like this. I can't think of any that are like that I really want to say right now.
It's weird. Like I've been with my wife 19 years, and
wow.
pre her, like I remember three women that I dated like for a long time, but like I didn't have dates. Like I think today in today's world, like I would date because there's apps for it and all that. But when I was younger, I'd find a girl that I would meet and go on a date, and I don't know, for some reason, like we'd be together 9 months. It wasn't like let's go out on 10 dates and see how this goes before we make it exclusive.
Exactly.
That wasn't me. It was like, hey, let's go out. We go out, we have a good time, we end up making out, you end up doing more stuff, and then all of a sudden she's moving in with her toothbrush. You know, like it's like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, and that's it. Until
But
we
you
don't
have
like
that
each other.
vibe, Chris. You have that vibe. You
Yeah.
have
You have
that
that move-in
relationship
vibe.
vibe.
Like,
Yeah.
I want to move in with you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
It's
that
the
comforting.
unicorns.
It's unicorns. It's nice, neat, fresh linen. That looks nice.
You
I don't
know?
know. It's weird. I hear people's like dating lives, and I hear their stories, and I
don't
think
get
it's
it either.
hilarious. And I can't relate because it was I just
You have a relationship vibe. That's why.
Yeah, you
well,
are
from
a
an early
relationship-
age, I always wanted to be married and be in a relationship, and I don't know.
There you go.
I think
Never.
my
Never.
first girlfriend, I was 17, and that turned into 2 years, and then I started dating a girl right after her for 2 years, and then I
Wow.
dated a girl after her for 1 year, and then I met my wife shortly after that.
Jeez.
Okay.
Like it was just like, and there were a few like little short dates in between where I'd go out with the girl for one night, and it was like, oh, let's be friends, and like that's we just didn't click that way.
I swore up and down I would never get married and never have kids. And wife number 2 and 6 kids.
I'm
Yeah.
about to have wife number 2. I'm engaged now, so. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Nice,
congrats,
dude.
man.
Congrats.
Thank you. She's cool, and like I guess that's like the only date I've ever had is with the one I'm with now, and forever now and forever I should say, not just now. The one I'm
She's
with.
listening, isn't she?
She is. I think she's in the restroom next to me. That was the only date I ever had, but like I think it was just normal, and that's why I'm with her still, because it's like there's not drama, there's not a story. It's just like
Right.
This is dope.
How long have you been engaged?
Since January.
Since January. Congrats.
Thanks.
Aw.
Yeah, she's been great to my kids and stuff. Like she did like this great little Christmas thing for us, and it was like, man, let's do it. You
Yeah.
know, great.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Good for you,
And
brother.
She edits I edit them, but she's a director, so she's been doing all my ukulele music videos, so it's like it's match made in heaven.
So she's been busy.
She's been busy. She's great. It's just good times right now.
Good, brother.
Thank you guys thank you.
All right, next trivia question. We're gonna do
All right.
two trivia questions in a row.
Let's do it.
First one: Scary, Posh, Sporty, Ginger, and Baby were all members of this wildly popular female pop group. Doo-doo-doo.
Spice Girls.
Girls.
And
We
I
all
didn't
knew
yell
it.
it.
I gotta figure out a different buzzard way.
I didn't yell it.
I know.
I heard me first.
Okay, here you go. Here's our tiebreaker. Let's see who can answer this question. What goes up and down but doesn't move?
The hell? Age. No, just kidding. Age only goes up.
Oh, up and down, but never move.
Oh, jeez. What goes up and down?
I'm a riddle freak. I love
Temperature.
riddles.
The temperature?
No.
Temperature's a good one though.
Temperature is a good answer, but it does move.
How
if
did you
think
get in
about it.
here?
Emotions.
Come here. Get up.
Emotions.
Come up here.
What goes up and down,
But
but
doesn't
never
move.
move.
This is my new puppy, Benny.
Hey, Goody.
Aw.
What goes up and down and doesn't move?
Benny.
We give up.
It's a cute dog.
What goes up and down but doesn't move?
Let me see. Angela,
Hint? Can we get a hint?
You can find
goes-
it in the household.
what goes up and down but never moves?
No,
Light.
not-
Stairs. The stairs.
Light.
The
Stairs.
stairs.
It's stairs.
It's
Oh.
stairs.
Dean's
one,
getting
Benny.
a
Get that?
point.
Cool.
Good one, Benny.
Yeah. Good answer.
Did you
Benny.
did he actually get that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job.
Stairs. All right. You get 30
Benny told me.
seconds. 30 sec. No, never mind. One more trivia question. I just
Another
messing
one.
up my own stuff. All right. These wide leg jeans became a fashion staple for kids in the 90s.
Flares. Bell bottoms.
Bell bottoms.
Oh,
Rainbow jeans.
shoot, the Jinko jeans.
Jinko.
Jinko jeans. I've never heard of those.
Jinko.
I've
Judge
never
known
heard of that.
choose one. Yeah.
I've
Jinko.
never heard of those.
Jinko. You never heard of Jinko jeans?
No.
Inker blue? Inker
No.
blue polo shirt.
Yeah.
Man.
Maybe we didn't have them in Canada.
Oh.
Did you guys have rainbow jeans here
In West
No.
Hollywood, I
in
think.
in the
Yeah.
late '80s, early '90s? Yeah, the Rainbow Room, Rainbow jeans.
Rainbow jeans?
They were the bomb.
Cross color jeans?
Did
They
were they
had
assless?
little tiny pockets. They were like a high-waisted jean with little tiny pockets and a rainbow on the pocket, and all the cool girls had them, and it made their butts look really good.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotta get
it was
them.
like it was the Lululemon of the '80s.
Gotta get it. Unless Stephanie Tanner was wearing those jeans, I wouldn't have known.
Stephanie Tanner.
All right, guys, you got 30 seconds to answer this question. Who's your favorite comedian and why? We'll start with you, Dean.
Oh, geez, you can't ask that.
I know it's hard to answer that
You
question.
can't. Oh my gosh. I'd have to say Richard Pryor. He just, from where he came from and the adversity he grew up in. I mean, coming from nothing and his mother a prostitute and working strip clubs when he was a kid, just a kid. And then, you know, getting all this fame and not really knowing how to deal with it and kind of figuring things out later in life when his health started to fail him. I just think he's just a well-rounded comedian and a well-rounded human being. And just so funny and so amazing at caricature work and bringing life to his comedy, bringing his real life experiences to comedy and making it relatable to a young, you know, white kid in Canada, to, you know, people in the projects, to people in Hollywood, New York, like all around the world. So just an incredible comedian, incredibly funny guy. And my vote is Richard Pryor.
Awesome. That's a good one for sure. All right.
But such a tough, I mean,
That's a tough question.
That's a good answer, though. Great.
All right. Next trivia question. Beavis and Butthead wore shirts with the names of these two bands. Doo-doo-doo.
AC/DC and Pantera?
No.
Metallica.
Okay. I'll give you guys both a point.
Was it AC/DC and Metallica?
It's an AC/DC and Metallica, yeah.
I'm the only guy who hated Beavis and Butthead.
No,
I didn't watch them either. I just know their shit.
I didn't like it.
It was like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Man, Cornholio, when he did Cornholio, that shit was the funniest thing to me as a kid. Funny.
Dude, see, I had friends going around doing all that shit, and I was like, you guys are idiots, dude. Like,
I would like cry laughing by myself at my house.
It was the two things I didn't relate to that I remember was this Beavis and Butthead fad. Everyone came to school talking about it, and then it was a Fire Marshal Bill in Living Color, and I think that was because I wasn't allowed to watch it. So out of context, I just didn't get it, and I was just like, whatever, you know. But
and then you saw a lot of bad. I'm sure you saw a lot of bad Fire Marshal Bills.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You're like,
well, later on in life, my wife like made me go back and watch it because it was her favorite show growing up, and I watched, and I thought Jim Carrey was ridiculous, and I realized why they really called him the man with the rubber face.
Oh, I loved Fire Marshal Bill. I thought genius what he did with his face and can still do with his face. My God.
Yeah, I actually, we were just talking about it on the last episode. We were talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Went in there with very low expectations with my kids because they really wanted to see it. And I was like, the trailers were trash. They were just garbage. And I walked out of there very, very happy. Like, it was good to see him on
I have to see it. We've rented it. But
yeah,
we've rented it.
He was the best part of that movie, I think.
Was he?
Hilarious, yeah.
Gotta check that out.
But I mean, he's just, again, he was Jim Carrey in his element, and you know, that's I miss seeing him like we did, you know, 10, 15 years ago.
I saw him on Lights Out with David Spade. I think he did a couple of episodes.
Oh, really?
And it was a really great interview. But it was kind of classic Carrey, like from the talk show circuit back in the day. You know, he was pulling out all the stops and the faces and stuff. Like, he still got it. He still got it.
That's great.
TK, who's your favorite comedian?
Why? I mean, all time, like Kaufman, but right now, Kyle Mooney. Like, I like that kind of weird stuff where it's like, is this funny? Kyle Mooney on SNL is probably like, he makes me laugh even more than Will Ferrell did. Like, he does this.
He does some really obscure stuff.
Dude, the bad comedian thing he does. There's one where Tom Hanks is like another comedian, and he hates the fact that Tom Hanks is getting more attention than him, and it's like so funny to me. Like if I had to show anybody one SNL sketch, it's like that one. For like at least the recent stuff. It is so funny to me, and he's always funny to me. That guy's just always funny to me. Kyle Mooney.
You'll have to check that out, Kyle Mooney.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude.
Super funny dude.
Awesome. All right, next trivia question. This actor played Kevin McAllister in the hit movie Home Alone. Doo-doo-doo.
Macaulay Culkin.
That was Dean first, yeah.
Did I yell again?
I
Hello.
had a brain fart.
I heard you, Lynn, but I heard Dean first, man.
I'm sorry. Checking your mic. Hello.
Hello.
Lynn, how about your favorite comedian and why?
Wanda Sykes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's my dream to open for Wanda Sykes.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll make it. I'll faint opening for Wanda Sykes. But okay, Wanda Sykes, because not only is she good at acting out, she's intelligent. She can do dick jokes and make it classy. It's not raunchy. She's smart. Yeah. Oh, good writer and performer, both combined. It's not just one or the other. You know, some comedians hide behind performance, right? Like they're not good writers, but they're just big, so it's hilarious. Right. But Wanda Sykes is both. My answer.
That's great.
Nice.
Awesome answer. She's great. Love Wanda Sykes.
All right, next trivia question. Finkel is Einhorn, and Einhorn is Finkel in this comedy starring Jim Carrey and Miami Dolphins legend Dan Marino.
Ace Ventura.
Full answer.
Pet Detective.
Okay, there we go.
No, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. You have to put it together.
Yeah,
I got it.
I had to make you work for that one. Yeah.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Awesome. We'll start with you, TK. What's your favorite TV show, brother? Or movie? TV show or movie?
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TV show, let me get, I'm watching Mad Men right now. I fucking love it. So
Nice.
We'll go with Mad Men right now. I'm digging it.
Nice. That's a good one. All right.
Not in our yard.
We heard them really close.
Sorry, we had coyotes near our yard.
So
everybody's
said, bring them in.
okay.
So we brought them in.
Oh my gosh, coyotes are crazy right now.
I hate them, man. They're useless.
Every night around this time, it happens.
They start howling, right?
Yeah.
They start yipping and yapping, and we've lost a dog and 12 chickens and a turkey to coyotes.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate coyotes.
You haven't been Benny up here?
No. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't running around the house pooping and peeing everywhere.
No, he's good.
Yeah.
He's still inside.
Okay, but just keep an eye on. He's 5 months old, so.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, was it your 15-year-old?
I'm talking to my 11-year-old, but Benny the dog, he's 5.
Okay. All right, next trivia question. Michael Jordan retired from the Chicago Bulls and signed a contract with this Major League Baseball team in '94.
The White Sox.
What's it?
Yeah, it's the White Sox.
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
Wasn't it actually like the Barons or something like that? Like what
No,
was the minor?
It was the White Sox.
Oh, but I thought the name of their minor league team was something different, like the Barons or something.
I don't know. When I read it, it said he did a year with the White Sox, and then he went back and got 3 more rings in the NBA. So
all day, baby.
Yeah.
Last Dance.
Yeah.
You guys
to me,
watched
I
the Last
was pretty
Dance?
blown. I didn't know he had 6. I thought for some reason he had 5 championships.
That's dope.
How did he do in baseball?
Not super terrible. He didn't do Michael Jordan. He wasn't the Michael.
No,
Jordan baseball, but he wasn't. He almost, I think, made it to the games. But I think there was a strike that year, and they were like, Michael, we want to bring you up. He's like, I'm not going to cross the picket line, and then he did Space Jam, and then he started playing again. That's the time.
Should have crossed the picket line.
Should've. You guys should watch The Last Dance, though. It's a great documentary about it.
I can't come up with Zoom.
It's called The Last Dance.
The Last Dance. It's on ESPN. It's like the last 2 episodes are going to be on Sunday, and it's incredible.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna write it down right now. How about your favorite TV show or movie, Lynn?
My favorite movie is The Blind Side.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I love Sandra Bullock, and also if I want my husband to be just like Tim McGraw's character in that movie.
Just Tim McGraw in general.
But his character, he was like super rich, super supportive, didn't say much, handsome. That's it.
Just a side character, yeah.
Yeah, right. Supporting
I
role.
want Tim McGraw to be my husband. Is that wrong?
No, it's not wrong, and don't ever let anybody make you feel that way.
As long as he shaves his head, I'm cool.
He is so great. He is so great. He's great even in Friday Night Lights when he's being a jerk.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw, national treasure.
Yeah, I like Tim McGraw a lot. Cool guy.
I'm not a country fan, but I do like his music. I actually really do like his music. I grew up listening to his stuff, and I can still listen to it. All right. Trivia question. The late Robin Williams voiced this character in the 92 Disney movie Aladdin.
The genie.
Boom. Wow, guys.
I
I
mean, I
didn't know
played a
that was the
fucking
end.
genie.
Did you? I didn't hear it beep. Did you, Lynn?
I know.
I was
No,
waiting
I
for you.
didn't. I was waiting.
Did it not
We
go
were
through?
following directions.
I didn't hear.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We were following the rules.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
Well, wait. Maybe
okay.
your computer's lagged, and you're gonna hear it in a second. I heard it.
Yeah, it's the Spectrum, right? Yeah, it's damn Spectrum.
Maybe you're getting dinged. Maybe the coyotes are chewing your internet wires.
How about your favorite TV show or movie, Dean?
I'm gonna go with movie, and my favorite movie is a handmade production called With Nail and I. Have you heard of it?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. It's about two out-of-work actors in the 60s. It's Paul McGann and Richard E. Grant. And it's sort of true to life. So these out-of-work actors in the 60s, after a acid binge on the weekend, decide to go to the country to rejuvenate. And it's absolutely hilarious. It's called With Nail and I. Withnail is a British name. But you have to see it. It was one of the first films that George Harrison made with Handmade Films.
Wow.
And it's
check it out.
Hilarious. Richard Griffith is in it. It's really, really funny. You have to see it. With Nail and I.
I'm putting that shit in my fucking notes right
With
now.
nail and I. Is it nail like a hammer and nail?
Yeah. WITHNAIL and I. And Lynn, you might not like it because everybody's like, oh, it's such a guy flick, but it's not. It's not a sports flick. It's a guy buddy film.
Oh, I like sports flicks.
It's hilarious though. It's so funny.
I say the best movie ever made is Goonies.
Just watched it. Absolutely. Great movie. We just watched it with the kids.
It's the only movie I've literally seen over 100 times. I think I'm around 160 probably. 160 times. Yeah, it's just my go-to. It's usually on my TV at least once or twice a month at my house. And then I don't need to talk about that anymore because it's just my thing.
We just introduce it to the kids and they love it.
I know they absolutely love it, and I love that my kids are starting to get addicted to it. But the best show I think right now, and it's called Dark. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Dark on Netflix.
Yes, love it.
So it's a German-made show. It's made in German, so it's dubbed in English, or you can watch the subtitles. But Rotten Tomatoes did original Netflix shows, and it did basically semifinals, quarterfinals, all that stuff, all the way down, and it won for best show. It beat Peaky Blinders. It beat Stranger Things. Yeah, it's such a great show.
What was the name of it, Chris? I didn't.
It's called Dark.
Dark. Okay, I'll check that out.
It's
really good.
If you're into sci-fi.
It's a deep dive.
It's a deep. It's a mental fuck is what it is. It's crazy. It's time travel, sci-fi. It's crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just a quick note on With Nail and I. When you watch it, keep in mind that Richard E. Grant had never touched a cigarette or a drop of alcohol until he did that movie. Just put a little thing in the back of your head. You'll be like, oh, you remember that nugget after you see it and go, holy shit.
Because he gets crazy, huh?
He's so good in it. So good in it.
That's cool.
It's what put him on the map. It's what got him attention in America.
So we got some people in the audience. Thunder Dan says Goonies is awesome, but he's a Back to the Future guy.
Back to the
Yeah,
Future's
good
great.
flick. Yeah.
An
Yeah.
Officer
Can't
and
go
a
wrong with
Gentleman.
that.
An
We're
Officer
actually-
and a Gentleman's really good too.
Officer
Oh,
and
yeah.
Gentleman is really good.
Awesome. Those
Just
are, I
a
mean,
copper pot.
these are hard questions, man. Like your favorite TV show or movie.
Super
Like,
hard
it's
questions.
So
They are.
I
good.
love them though. They're such good questions.
Kind of like that's like one of the most personal questions I've ever been asked.
But you know what? Back in the day when there were only like 3 or 4 networks,
Wait till
you
my
could-
next question.
You could have a favorite show. Like
Oh,
everybody could be on
great.
board with a favorite show, but not today. You can't just have one favorite show.
No.
All right. Next trivia question. Artists like Britney Spears, Eminem, and NSYNC were regulars atop the chart of this popular MTV music video show.
TRL. Oh, sorry. Ding, ding, ding. TRL.
Yeah, ding, ding. I'm being a bad host.
You
Ding,
didn't do the
ding,
beat,
ding.
man. I'm
Ding,
still
ding,
waiting for
Did
the
you
beat.
know it? Did you know it? Did you honestly know it?
No, I didn't. I had no idea. I had
You
no
know
idea.
Okay, wait for the do next time because I'll realize like I'm being dumb.
All right,
Now
do the
I'll be like,
do-do-do.
why is it silent? Why isn't anyone answering? Yeah,
Do. Right when you're done with the questions.
I know.
Please.
I know. Hey,
Please.
But
so
TK was the one who came up with that rule. with
I know
the
he did
ring,
come
ring,
up with the
ring.
rule. That's why I'm not used to it. I'm not used
I come
to
up
it.
with a lot of rules.
In my
that I can
defense.
follow.
What does TRL stand for?
Total Request Live.
Yeah. Am I the only one who would come home after school and like dance and watching the?
I would do that, and I'd watch, and Kurt Loder would tell me all my news.
Kurt Loder, hell yeah. So that's actually how I learned how to dance, by the way, was watching TRL. When I'd come home after football practice, I'd watch TRL, practice the dance moves when everyone was in the other room. And then I started hitting the nightclubs, and that's where I met my wife on the dance floor.
Busting some
Nine-
moves.
Aw.
19 years later, I still got it.
Nice.
I want to see those moves. The next show we're at, I want to see those moves.
I'll
You
show
should
you,
just
dude.
dance right now. You should get up.
Yeah,
and-
right? Yeah.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah.
Stop that right now. Stop that. Please. Stop that.
This
Fans
is an
only,
adult
baby.
show. Okay. Another real personal question. We'll start with TK since he didn't like the last one was too personal. So we'll start with you. What's your least favorite color and why? 30
Least
seconds.
Favorite color.
Yeah, least favorite.
Yellow.
Why?
This makes me feel sick. I like
this a
green
racist
'cause of
joke?
money. No. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I was trying to think of a color that wasn't racist, to be honest with you, too. And I thought of yellow, and I didn't even, like, I was trying not to be racist. No, yellow just makes me feel, like, sickly. But I like green, because the green is, like, a genius color. And
Okay.
money.
And
So
it's
yellow. I don't
money.
like yellow that much.
Piss off, yellow. Yeah. Is that yellow or is it gold?
It's a good highlight, but it's a good accent. But yeah,
If it's everything, like Tweety Bird or fucking
like
Big Bird, no.
I hate canary yellow cars.
No, don't do it. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I
Dude,
see.
if you took like a 1960s like supernova or like a Nova and you put like all yellow on it with like black, come on.
I would say
Like so it
you
looks like a
destroy the
bumblebee.
beautiful car.
Destroy-
It's
crush
blasphemy.
it. Yeah.
It's blast. Put it in the crusher.
Yellow is a good accent color. That is a good thing. It shouldn't.
It's a
be
good accent color, but not a full on.
So
Yeah,
like a full black car with yellow accents on it would be okay.
all day. Yeah.
Okay.
lightning bolt.
Okay. All right. Tiger Electronics released this furry companion in 1998 that would go from speaking its native tongue to learning the user's language. Doo-doo-doo.
Furby.
Wow. Yeah.
Furbies.
That's those
You
things
said-
with the ugly eyes. They had like these big
They
ass
have like
eyes.
little. They have like little mouths.
yeah. You
Like
threw
little
me
goose-
off when you said tiger. I'm thinking of a tiger. That was the name of the company.
That was the name of the
They
company.
have like little mouths.
Tiger.
Furby.
But Furby.
Furby.
I'm Furby.
Furby.
Well, see, like I remember them, but I didn't know it would like learn your language. It learns to talk to you. I
They
guess.
made a comeback again. When did you guys have Furbies? 3 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, I'm talking to my 13-year-old now. They just
Aren't
keep
you a
coming.
little
It
old
just-
for Furbies? I'm just kidding.
What kind of Furbies are we talking about?
No, that's awesome. Dude, I was when I was looking up these questions, I was Googling some of the stuff and I looked up the Furby and I was like, okay, I remember what they look like, but they were like these weird looking, big eyes, little
Yeah.
mouths.
They're like shaped like an egg.
They look like what are the things from
The Gremlins?
Gremlins? You get water
Yeah.
on them. Yeah.
Yeah. the little
Before they
baby-
turned
the
in.
little baby ones, yeah. All right, let's do.
When you also, what else came up when you Googled Furby?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
You just don't want to talk
didn't
about
scroll.
it.
Yeah, I didn't scroll.
I don't want to talk about it. I've seen things that I should never have seen.
Deep dive into the internets. All right, what's your least favorite color, Lynn?
Like a poop green.
Like a
Yeah.
poop green?
Like a
Like
diarrhea.
a poop brown.
Okay. I have a
Anything that
question.
reminds me of poop, I don't like it.
We're all parents here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why, when your kids eat Lucky Charms, does their shit turn green?
Oh, I don't know.
It's fighting against the like the preservatives or something like that.
We haven't had them in the house in a long time, and I forgot that they turn your poo green. And then my 3-year-old, he had some this morning, and then but like green, like
Yeah.
gross green. It
We were
looked
like all disgusted.
oh, and it was like
Gross.
changing his diaper. But yeah, I don't know why Lucky Charms. Does anybody out there know? Put it to the people watching. Does anybody know the science behind?
Thunder Dan, why does our poop turn green? Thunder
Yeah,
Dan.
maybe Thunder Dan knows. He knows a lot. He's Canadian too. All right. That's such poop green.
Yeah, come up here. Come here. And this is Benny's sister, June.
Hi, Jude.
Wait,
Hi,
did you say
Jude.
June?
Look at
Like
that face.
June, like
Look at that
June,
little
like
face.
the
Oh,
month?
dude, your dogs are so cute.
Did you say Jude or June?
June. Benny and June, like the movie.
Bro, that's my daughter's name is June.
No way.
Yeah.
June or Joon?
June.
Okay, we went Joon from the movie.
That's cool.
Oh, your puppies are cute.
Yeah, they're 5-month-old brother and sister, American staff, Saint Bernard, German Shepherd mix,
That's
Wow.
rescues. Okay, yeah, they saw Benny already.
All right, next question. Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On" was the theme song for which movie? Doo-doo-doo.
Titanic.
Titanic. You distracted me, you little god, you little bastard, distracted me. I was winning the trivia. Now I'm
Totally.
bastard.
Yes, it was Titanic. That was I remember watching that movie 3 times. I don't know why.
I think I need to watch it again.
I haven't ever seen it really fully.
I don't know. Like I'm a huge fan of Leonardo DiCaprio. I like everything he's in. I really like watching his stuff over and over. I just think he's a
great.
really good.
He's a
good
great actor. He's a great actor.
Um,
Did you see The Departed?
Yeah, dude. So I don't dream as an adult. I don't have dreams. I can't remember or I probably have them. Can't remember them for the life of me. And then we watched The Departed right after it came out, and I remember going to bed, and our kid was my daughter. She was little, and then we watched that movie. Went to bed. I woke up in the middle of the night after having like a huge nightmare of like someone coming into our house and just hosing my wife and my kid, like just shooting us down through the door. I don't know, like why would I have a dream about that? But it stuck with me, and I just remember jumping up, my heart was pounding, and I like locked all the door. I went through the house, locked everything. It was freaky, dude. Like that's a really good movie. It's a really good movie.
It's a great movie. Yeah. What did you think of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Brad Pitt crushed it.
Brad Pitt crushed it. Yeah, Leo was
Leo was good.
he was good, but Brad crushed it.
When you put him up against Brad Pitt, I mean, Brad Pitt. My favorite role Brad Pitt was in Snatch, and it was like the dude is just such a good actor as well. But I mean, it's like these people. If that would be a really good thing. Like you see these actors individually, and you'd be like, wow, they're great. But maybe if you start putting them in the same movies together,
right,
then you could really see who's better.
And maybe that's why they don't do it a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why it took De Niro and Pacino so long to. Why are you wet? Why are you wet?
All right. Least favorite color, Dean.
Yellow.
Yours is
Yellow.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were talking about the yellow being
man.
pretty bad. You know what? Mine is like a yellowish green, so I'm kind of like that poopy green color.
That poopy.
Yeah, I agree with Lynn on that one. When we bought this house, we moved in, right? Or when we moved in, we had this one room that the previous owners put like a dark forest green carpet. It was barnyard red. It was barnyard red walls, and then mustard yellow ceilings.
Oh.
So my wife and
They
I
were
called.
colorblind?
Yeah, my wife and I called it the room that Ronald McDonald vomited in. You know, and it was just like it was so horrible. And the previous owners were, you know, my wife's Filipino, and it was a previous Filipino family, and it was this little old Filipino guy. He's like, "Oh, I painted it." He was all like,
He's proud of
he
it.
was super proud of his job. It was so hideous. It was bad. But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of green. Is my least favorite, just in general.
You just made fun of the Filipino flag, Chris.
Way to go, bro.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Filipino night at Dodger Stadium. Yeah.
That's awesome. I was going to ask you where you got that hat.
Flag, yeah. I got to go to Filipino night. They always have cool stuff.
Very cool. I want that hat.
Let's see. Next trivia question. The main character of this Nickelodeon cartoon is most remembered by his oddly shaped head. I figured this one would be
Oddly
hard.
shaped head?
No, I know what I could see his face. I know it's
Hey, Arnold?
Yes.
Yes.
Good job, bro. Good job.
Yes.
Good job.
Did you Google that? Oddly shaped head, and then Arnold just pops up.
My 21-year-old used to watch it. He used to love Hey Arnold, and he's got the weird head with a little tiny hat, baseball cap, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. That was a good point.
All right, we're gonna start with you, Dean. Do your best impression of the President of the United States.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Should we pass on that one? No one do
Pass
notice?
on it.
We can
Yeah,
pass
I
on that
can't
one.
do it. Yeah.
It's either gonna be good. If it's good, everybody's done it, or if it's bad, it's like
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
We have do you guys do any impressions?
You saw how bad it was going, right? They were like, "Yeah, let's save Dean."
Yeah.
Dean, do you do any impressions?
I do Christopher Lloyd. I do Reverend Jim Ignatowski from Taxi.
Okay.
Oh, how many marbles do you think I can fit in my mouth?
that's great.
That's good, dude.
That's really good. That's a
Okie
Christopher
doke, Louie.
That's great. That's a Christopher Lloyd impression, but like a certain type of Christopher Lloyd impression.
Wow.
That's amazing, bro.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I like you guys.
That was good. No, because it wasn't Doc Brown. That wasn't Doc Brown. That was
No,
like
it
a
was Reverend Jim
different Christopher
Ignatowski.
Lloyd. That's
Yeah.
great. Great.
Yeah, because everyone thinks of Christopher Lloyd and goes straight to Back to the Future.
Right.
You know, anything Back to the Future. But no, that was good.
I used to
Speaking
do
of
Michael
Back to the
J.
Future,
Fox.
we're gonna watch that tomorrow night. That's family movie night.
Great
tomorrow
movie. Great movie.
night. Gonna introduce my kids to it.
Huh. It's got the almanac, Doc.
That's pretty good too.
Okay, next trivia question. Did I do that as a infamous line from the nerdy Family Matters character, or from this character?
Urkel.
Oh, doo-doo-doo.
Yeah,
Urkel.
Urkel. You didn't-
Urkel.
Well, see, I didn't know
We
if
all-
I was
we
going
all
to do the
got it.
beep, or I was going to. We should
were
all get a
ju-
point. We should
You
all
gotta
get a
make-
point.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you got to make these questions harder. Like that one was way too easy.
I know it's
Wait,
easy, but some
you
of them are
got-
hard.
I know, but you got some studs here. Like we are all like,
That's true.
I'm talking about you too, Lynn. We are all like very good at this.
Okay, this
I'm
one.
talking about you too, Lynn.
Okay, so you
I
might.
did. I did
Okay,
say you.
next question. You might find this one to be pretty easy too. Finish the famous line from South Park. Oh my God, they killed. Doo-doo-doo.
Annie,
Boom, Dean got it. Wow.
you look like you've given up, TK. You're like,
Wow.
No,
You
because
just-
it's just give us some ones that are like super hard.
super hard.
Give us the hard one.
All right,
Some
let's
Well,
try
it's
this
not
one.
like yeah.
Let's try this one. The Major League Baseball team won 4 World Series titles from '96 to 2000, cementing its status as a dynasty. Do-do-do.
New York Yankees.
Dude, you're just like a wealth of knowledge, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah, he just doesn't do anything but watch TV.
I'm not a baseball guy. I was a baseball guy when I played David Cohn in the Joe Torre story, but after that, I wasn't a baseball guy.
Yeah.
How about this? This small wireless communications device was used to keep people in touch on the go before cell phones became more prominent.
Pagers.
Pagers.
TK said it first.
Is it pager or beeper, or are they the same?
Pager.
Pager, beeper, I think they're the same.
They're the same thing. Did you guys all own one?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I love my pager. I would still use it today over a cell phone.
Doctors still use them.
I would
in
still use it
hospitals.
over a phone.
Do you remember the?
Were
Do you remember the code for? Do you remember the code for "I love you" on pagers?
One
No,
four
what
three.
was it?
Oh, 143. You never got 143.
143. Yeah.
I did
I love
get
it.
143.
That's a Mr. Rogers thing.
Aw.
What about thinking of you? Do you remember the code? Thinking
No,
of
what
you?
is that? What is
It's
that?
623. Never mind.
Cool. I only
You
got
remember on your
16.
calculator, you could do a thing times something times 2, and it would spell Shell Oil.
What?
Yeah, or boobless.
142,157,69 times 5 equals. Oh, so close. No, damn
Show
it.
us.
Spells
Hey,
Shell
show
Oil.
us.
It says show
Show us
oil.
what it
Oh, so
says.
close.
147.
It says fuck
One.
off.
25 times 5 equals. No, that one's way off. The first one was better.
Oh,
1, 4. My daughter hears. You can write boobs on the calculator.
No, I know. I was gonna write that, but
That's
she-
an easy
she-
one.
because of-
Oh, what is it? 147,159 times 5 equals. Yeah, no, I've lost it. I can't remember it.
TK, do you do any impressions, buddy?
The only impression I really do is I used to work at a factory with this dude, and he's like this Mexican dude, and that's like the only one I could do. I don't know if I should do it, but you know,
Oddly
So
enough,
what?
we all
So-
know him.
it's my life.
We all,
It's know your life. It's my life. It's okay.
yeah.
It's my life. It's know your life.
You sound like my buddy Oscar. Yeah.
That's the one. That's like the one impression I could do, and I probably shouldn't have done it. But that's like.
It was good. It was
But
good.
he's like a real friend of mine, so it's like I'm allowed to do that because he's like
Yeah.
a real friend.
Totally.
I haven't talked to him in like 10 years, but he's like a real friend.
What is it? It's not your life. It's my life.
It's no your life. It's my life. Okay. It's my life.
It's my life.
It's okay.
That's good.
Nobody's
That's funny.
perfect. Are you perfect? No, it's perfect. It's my life.
Your life. It's my life.
Know your life. It's my life. Okay.
That's good, TK.
Thank you. Maybe you'll see him one day, and you'll be like, "Oh man, someone did an impression of you."
That's funny.
All right. Also known as milk caps, this was a widely popular game among kids during the 90s.
What?
Pause.
Wow.
What was it?
What?
Pogs.
Pogs. Yes.
They were like these little bottle cap looking things. Yeah. Didn't people like trade them and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they used to
Yeah.
have slammers. People used to get like slammers and big ass things, and it's great.
Right.
What's
There were
that
two-
game you guys have where you have the thing and you pull the zip line and you put
Beyblade?
Beyblades? Okay.
Beyblade.
Oh, do you guys
Never heard of
remember? Do you remember the tops?
Yeah.
That's kind of
What was that called? SS? Was it?
I think it was called Tops, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. I thought it was just called like tops.
Battle
Yeah.
tops, or you
Maybe.
wind a string around them and
And they would. They'd,
you put
yeah.
it in a little kind of like a little.
That's what
Coliseum.
Beyblade is.
Yeah, but this is back in the day.
maybe that's what it was called. Battle tops.
Battle tops. I think it was battle tops. Battle tops.
Lynn, do you do any impressions?
Not any real ones. I just make fun of these young girls that come into my ramen restaurant.
Do it. Do it. I
You wanna
take
hear-
mine.
Do
Do
it.
it.
The young girls that come in, the millennials that come into my ramen restaurant. Okay. Excuse me, but I don't eat gluten or animal products or soy. Do you have anything on the menu for me? I'm like, no, we don't.
No.
And then they
No.
go, and then seriously, this is what they said. Oh, well, you should really have products like that for us, because now we're gonna eat somewhere else. And I was like, oh,
And you're like, good.
Yeah,
okay.
Good. Thank you.
Why don't you just say yes and then is that what it was called?
Battling Tops, yeah.
Battling Tops.
Tops.
And now, well, they got more sophisticated nameplates.
So Lynn, why wouldn't you just feed them a bowl of?
Just tell them it's gluten free.
Oh, tell them and then just watch them get horrible diarrhea.
You're like, this is gluten free noodles. But have you come into an Asian restaurant and be like, oh, I don't have soy?
Yeah, right.
There's no rules, man. We like, come on, get out of here.
No, you should do that. You should feed them regular gluten and soy and just say it's soy-free soy. And all their noodles are gluten-free and just watch them just...
It's soy-free soy.
And lock the door so they have a really hard time getting out and just watch the carnage.
Oh, no.
They can just watch the carnage. Awesome. Hey, guys, one more. I'm going to ask you one more trivia question. And I'm trying to... should we go with the music question?
Yeah.
All right.
We done everything but...
Which of Alanis Morissette's 90s albums had the hit song You Ought to Know?
Oh my God.
Jagged Little Pill. Oh.
Come on, Canadian. Come on.
Who said that first?
It
was Dean, yeah?
I think Dean. We'll give it to Dean.
Okay.
You ought to know.
Wait, how about who's it about? Do we know who's it about?
It's about that Dave guy.
The cooler.
The
cooler. Dave Coulier.
Cut it out.
Yeah, when I read an article saying that it was all about him, I'm like, dude, what did you do to this chick, dude?
That's so cool. We all thought Uncle Jesse was doing stuff, but it was Dave.
It was the cooler, yeah. Will she go down on you in a
Man.
It was a slap in the face. How quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me while you fuck her?
I think it's right.
Know it. You ought to know.
I actually sang some Alanis Morissette in my stand-up recently, like prior to all of this. I was doing Isn't It Ironic? I was just doing this whole bit about falling off of Mount Everest from the peak, and I was just talking about how, like, that song would go through my head as I'm falling. Isn't it ironic that,
Yeah.
It was like a dumb man was afraid to climb. He packed his hiking gear and kissed his kids goodbye. Yeah, so I did the whole bit, right? So yeah.
That would be a son of a bitch, wouldn't it?
It would. Great, guys. So thank you for playing along. hope you guys had fun and in the chat.
I had a
did
blast.
watch a lot of funny stuff in the chat. I want to tally it up real quick. So Lynn, I'm sorry you did not win.
It's her microphone.
I wish you did. Yeah, it's
Spectrum.
Yeah, it's Spectrum, low grade, internet. You need to upgrade it. Sell more ramen.
Are those Beats, by the way? Are they Beats?
No.
Yeah, you can blame Dr. Dre.
They're Pete's. Lynn, you got 6 points.
Oh,
but
yay!
Good job. You got 6 correct
points.
questions. Yes, good job. In second place, we have Mr. Dean McDermott with 10 questions correct. 10 points.
I thought I was gonna win.
Yeah, you were close.
Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you and your show.
This is where the drinking problems usually start for people. And then our winner for tonight and for the week, Mr. TK, with 17 correct questions.
Damn.
17?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
How many questions did you ask before I came on?
One.
Only one.
Only one. 17 to 10. Wow.
Yeah,
Good job, brother.
We went through 30 questions.
Good job.
Thank you.
Or
Very
not 30,
good.
We went
we
through 30. It didn't seem like 30 at all.
33 questions. 33.
Wow.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was awesome, guys. I really.
That was a ton of fun, man. That was a ton of fun.
No, I really appreciate you guys doing that. I'm trying to find my other sheet of paper. Anyways, I would love to, have you guys back in the future, but right now I want to, just where people can find you on social media. What are you working on? Your podcast, anything you can shout out. I'm also going to put everything below when this goes up on the YouTube channel. I'll have all your links for everything, but let's start with ladies first. Lynn, where can people find you? Tell us a little bit about like the projects you're working on.
So you can find me on Instagram at Lin Sun TV. I have an IGTV and YouTube show called The Late Night Mom Show.
Nice.
See the banner right there,
Nice
The
little
Late Night
plug.
Mom
Nice.
Show. Yeah. So that is posted on Fridays at 9 p.m. And my Facebook is just Lin Sun. So see you guys
Awesome.
there. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. And how about you, Mr. Dean McDermott?
I've got a thing that's on YouTube and at thequarantinebunch.com. We take these child actor stars that we were, and we take our support group and we take it to Zoom because we've been all quarantined. So we've got
That's awesome.
guys from Growing Pains. We got Scotty Schwartz.
Yeah.
So it's called The Quarantine Bunch. You can check it out on YouTube or quarantinebunch.com. And Tori and I and the family are working on something that I can't talk about, but when the time comes, I'll let you know. And across all social media platforms, I'm Dean McDermott. Check out my my ode to Bush.
That's a, yeah,
Definitely
there.
will,
check
dude.
that out.
Yeah, no, I've seen the Quarantine Bunch too. That's some pretty good comedy going on right there. Some fun
It's
conversations.
fun. It's a lot of fun.
I
That's
like it.
rad.
Was it your Scottish accent or is it?
That's my Scottish accent. I play a child star, Ricky Pritchard from the hit show in Scotland called Rusty Makes Five.
Rusty Mix 5.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I'm
We
so
had-
envious of people who do like really good accents. I've tried and I just bomb. I just got yeah. Just I try to do like a French accent. I'm really bad at it, but yeah, you know.
But now
It's
we're
like-
gonna we got to hear it now.
Yeah. Suck my pignet. Yeah, just whatever, you know.
That was good.
Yeah.
Did you say beignet or pignet?
No, my
What'd you say?
pignet.
Oh, pignet.
I don't speak
I
French.
thought he said beignet as well. Stick with beignet.
Say, yeah, that is a French word,
It is.
right? Isn't it the little donuts or something? Like the little.
Yes, but it is lighter than the donut.
It is like.
Like
It's lighter than the donut.
It floats into your mouth.
Awesome. How about you, TK? Where can people find you on social media? Anything you're working on you want to share?
I'm going deep into this TK ukulele cover. I'm doing like a bunch of
Been
covers. I'm
watching
going
it.
hard. Yeah, next week is the finale of The Voice. So I'm going to be posting every time they post. I'm going to post a new ukulele cover.
Nice.
And I want people to write in to NBC. And, I mean, let's see if we could write me in to be the champion of The Voice. That's what I really want to do. I think I can do it. Next week I'm going to do I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith.
Nice.
It's a good
And
song.
Starman by
Oh, Bowie.
Bowie.
Yes, that would be great on the ukulele.
It is great. Here, I'll give you a little sample. He's a starman.
Nice,
Love it.
dude.
I don't
Love
remember.
it.
the chord,
Love
but
it.
Yeah,
That's
You
the
go
other
do it.
impersonation I do is Bowie. I always do Bowie tunes when I do karaoke.
let's see it.
My nickname's Garyoke.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Karaoke. That's great. Oh yeah, my new I'm at TK Ukulele. I'm moving everything over there. We're going deep at TK Ukulele.
Can you cover Barracuda by heart?
Yeah.
Because I heard it, I thought that would be a good ukulele tune.
I will put that on the docket. I will put that on
Oh,
the
that
docket.
would be good, man.
Yeah, I got a bunch. Look at this is all my things. This is like everything I love.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Oh, wow, dude.
And where can I follow you on this? I want to
At TK Ukulele.
at TK Ukulele.
Just
Doing that
TK
right
and
now,
the
brother.
word ukulele.
Doing that right now.
Yeah, I've been
That's
seeing some of
genius.
your recent videos, dude, and they're really good.
And I think I'm gonna do
Really
a
like
fans
it.
only, and also maybe just be like, hey, couples, if you Venmo me $30, I will be your, I will play a romantic dinner
Aww.
for you and your girl.
What a
That's awesome,
great
dude.
idea.
That's awesome.
But I don't know if I'll get in trouble for that because it's like cover songs. So it's
Is
like
it
I don't think so.
TK Instagram?
Instagram at TK Ukulele.
Why not come at TK
TK UK.
ELE.
UKULELE.
TK UKELE.
I think it's
Two L's.
UKU.
LELE. UKULELE.
UKULELE.
Yeah.
Ukulele. Ukulele.
I love it.
I'll find it. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
dude, Dean, I'll send you a link to it, dude. Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah. It's
TK
not.
ukulele. Yeah.
But you know what's weird? Like when I go to tag people in my photos and I go to put my name to tag it, it doesn't come up. Like
Oh,
the
really?
hairstylist Chaz Dean comes up before me. Like I have to scroll to get to my name. Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. It means the world that you guys came on the show. It really does.
It was a lot of fun.
This was
Super
the
fun.
eighth episode. I'm doing this weekly, and it's just getting better and better every week. Tonight was moving. I was trying to move it faster and faster, and you guys were just a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys.
I had a blast. It was great hanging out with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you too.
nice
Just
meeting you guys.
happy quarantine, and hopefully we can all mingle after this is over. I definitely am dying to get back up on stage for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, good luck on all the stuff you guys are working on. I am a fan of all of you, and I am. I think the biggest problem for me is there's so much I like, and there's people I follow. Like I want to watch everyone's stuff. The problem is finding enough time in the day just to actually watch everyone's things, dude. That's like one of the biggest issues I have. And then I'm like, okay, I'm trying to constantly like put stuff on my list to watch. And then someone's like, oh, watch this TV show or watch this movie. It's like, dude, like I don't have time. Like, I'm having a hard time watching my friends' stuff,
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, just real quick, I just want to say thank you guys for checking out the show. We had a lot of people come in and out throughout the night. Please go and check out all these people. I got everyone's faces up on the screen right now. We got Dean McDermott, we got Thomas Kellogg, aka TK Ukulele, and we have Lin Sun. So thank you guys so much again for coming out tonight. Make sure, if you can, it just takes a quick second. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share, like, leave comments below. And we love you. We'll see you next Thursday, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, guys. Love you. Have a great night.
Okay. Be safe,
Thank you,
guys.
See you
Chris.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Are we leaving too?